Don't take my... Alexander. Alex, I boiled it.
I know.
Alex, I'm actually annoyed. I can't believe you did that. Sniped my kettle.
Sniped my kettle? Not a word.
Go, fuck off. Get out of my sight.
Go, fuck off then.
Now just put another fucking kettle on.
Oh, Jesus.
Good afternoon. We are just back from a week travelling around Ireland shooting Airbnb videos. Unique Irish Airbnbs. It was good crack. So those videos are going to be coming out soon, and when they're out, they'll be linked here. But while we were down the country, right smack bang in the middle of it, was Paddy's Day, St. Patrick's Day. It was the first time in 2 years that Irish people have been allowed to celebrate St. Patrick's Day with the restrictions. The restrictions lifted, all parades could go ahead, everyone could party it up, you could go to the pub, you could do whatever you wanted. And I knew that a Paddy's Day parade down the country was going to be where it was at. We are on our way to Clonakilty to see the parade. Are you excited, Alex? He's not excited, he hates parades. But I explained to him that we have to do it. Everywhere around us was having parades, so it was a hard decision. But we figured we could get breakfast in Clonakilty before these festivities kick off. I think I might try and live stream a little bit of the parade, if I can get coverage, because Clonakilty might not have the town Wi-Fi that Kinsale had. Okay, so we are currently in Cork. We're travelling around for a week to shoot videos, and I got an email to say that I had not uploaded. Quite lucky that we're in Kinsale, and Kinsale has town Wi-Fi. So, like, I'm just on the town Wi-Fi. This has worked out for me. So we just got breakfast there. The man brought us the food and he goes, in a pancoga, which is Irish for pancakes. And it totally threw me for a second because I didn't expect him to start talking Irish. And then I was like, oh, Carmine wanted, which means thank you. And then I was like panicking because I was like, oh my God, please don't talk to me more because I don't know if I have the conversational Irish or the confidence. So yeah, it just totally threw me. I wish I lived in a place where it's just more natural for people to just randomly start talking Irish to you. I really wish that pub was open. How cool is that pub? Could I get a quarter of apple drops, please? Yeah, so in Clonakilty, they had a band on in the like town square. So while people were having their lunch, they're just sitting there and there's like a brass band playing. Then, as it tends to do in Ireland, it started pissing rain. Okay, it started to rain pretty heavily, so we're going back to the car. Everyone started legging it into shops, anywhere they can go. I felt so sorry for that band because they got absolutely soaking wet. We didn't even make it back to the car before the rain stopped. So hopefully it stays stopped. The poor band, absolutely soaked. I feel so sorry for them. They were mid-song when it started, and by the end of the song, the poor band were absolutely drenched, soaked to the skin, fluck of cracking. But they rallied and they were in the parade again an hour or two later, having dried off.
You make this a tradition.
Hello, we're in Clonakilty, County Cork, and this is the St. Patrick's Day Parade. It's the first time the St. Patrick's Day Parade has been on for 2 years. A lot of tractors. I feel like I'm at home in Mayo. All the tractors. So I think that's the end of the tractors. I think the parade's going to start now, as in like, I think there's going to be Irish dancers and all that kind of jazz. We are ready to rock and roll. Woo! Those jerseys look very like male jerseys, I approve. They're not male jerseys, they look very like male jerseys. There's a rugby club, yay! Oh, here comes St. Patrick. I was wondering when we'd see St. Patrick. There he is, look at him, the man himself. I'm really struck by like how many people are involved in this. Isn't it insane? Like Ireland has essentially been shut down for 2 years and we haven't been able to have any parades, and I just can't get over how many people and kids are involved in this. It's absolutely unbelievable. I'm delighted we came to Clonakilty. So after the parade excitement was finished, we decided to do a bit of exploring, and Alex brought me to a place called Buncrana, which is a place he used to go on holidays to as a child. Yeah? Thank you. What's it called? Ballinglana, thank you, that's big. I never realised you could hear me in there when I'm talking in air. Yeah, oh, oh, that's embarrassing. Don't have to joke about me, it's quite rude. Yeah, because I thought you couldn't hear it. I'm bad here. After all the parade excitement was finished, we decided to do a bit of sightseeing, and Alex brought me out to... I've forgotten the name of it again. Ballinglana, thank you. Alex used to come here on holidays with his family, and he's just telling me a story about how his sister fell in the sea. He knows all the history of this area.
There's a pub up at the top of that hill.
Is there? Could we go to it?
There's like nothing in it.
Well, would there be pints? That's all I'd be looking for, to be honest. Will you tell me about the crying statue, the moving statue?
I don't know fully the history of this, but apparently it's a moving statue.
I remember there being a moving statue on the news before. Or like a crying statue.
There was loads of them. It was like a thing in the 80s.
Yeah, they would all say they saw the statues crying.
I think it was just people that had nothing to do. No, generally that's what I think.
No, I agree with you. I don't think the statues were actually crying, to be honest. So what's the story? What do you remember about it?
I don't remember much about that. I actually
Come on,
don't.
this is your opportunity to shine with your history.
I don't know.
So there you go. I have absolutely no information on that. Alex told me it was a moving statue, and then that's the end of that conversation. So sorry, no history, no fucking context.
That's what happened to Clodagh, she fell. Clodagh fell on the way back, and the wave like completely hit her. The funniest thing about it.
So that was pretty much it for Paddy's Day. I've loads more footage from this week. This is going to be coming out. I've loads of Airbnbs coming your way. Please consider supporting me on Patreon. Patreon not only helps me keep the lights on, but it also helps me fund things like booking Airbnbs, going places to make videos. The link is down below in the description. You also will get exclusive content, Patreon only live streams, free digital downloads, merch discount and more. I couldn't create this content without Patreon. So that's about it for Paddy's Day 2022. For shits and giggles, if you wanted to check out what it was like in 2020, it was a very different kettle of fish. You can watch back the St. Patrick's Day Parade live stream on YouTube as well here, and I shall see you next week. Slán slán. You had to come in right at the end.